Hello, spell worders. It's Kevin from Words of the Witches podcast. I am here because I was nominated as YouTuber of the Month by Ryan at Radical Retro Rewind Podcast for the month of April. He selected me along with 3 other wonderful contestants, and people had to go into the comments and vote. And I was the winner out of all of that. So thank you for everybody who voted. Definitely check out the other nominees because it's always great to support other artists and entertainers. But now, because I won, I have to present 4 other nominees. Before I get to that, though, I want to let you guys know that the musical is very well underway. That's why this video is a little bit late. We're hard at work making that musical. Getting all of the cast in line, getting all of the songs and dialogue recorded. It's a very hefty project, but it's one we're all very excited about, and we hope to share that with you soon. Cool. So, without further ado, let's get on to the people that I have selected for YouTuber of the Month for the month of May. I will give you these selections, and yeah, here we go. So the first one is They Call Me Mr. G. This is Galen, a great friend of the podcast. He's appeared on the show multiple times, a really wonderful, charmed content creator with a hysterical parody, kind of poking fun at Charmed, Ratchet Charmed. His impressions of the girls are hysterical, and Graham's is great. I mean, Galen is a wealth of wonderful, charmed knowledge and humor and heart. And he's doing such wonderful things, so definitely support him. He's got some podcasts of his own, and I cannot be prouder of this guy. So yes, definitely follow him. Our second nominee is Manic Media Dream, and Manic Media Dream is a YouTube channel that does a lot of media unboxings, so like DVD sets, Blu-rays. He does little video essays, a lot of Charmed coverage, a lot of Halloween coverage, a lot of different media content, and it's really cool, and how passionate he is, and the way he analyzes things is just really neat to see. And I think people can learn a lot from what he's been doing. I hope to get you on the podcast sometime, because yeah, I enjoy talking to you. So yeah, check him out and see all the wonderful, great things he's making. The third YouTube channel I want to nominate is Millennial Incantations, and they may have not made a video in 3 years, but what is on there is still gold quality content. Hysterical. This is run by a friend of the podcast, Siren, who also hosts Witch Bitches Review podcast with Phoenix. But this was a YouTube channel with their coven at the time, Siren, and I can't remember the other people's names, but there's 3 of them, and they teach you all about witchcraft and magic and the real world pagan lifestyle through this really comedic lens, a millennial type of lens, like what witches of today, people of today, 20-something, 30-somethings of today, how they would practice witchcraft. And they do a lot of really educational work and a lot of comedy work, and it's just wonderful to see. So yeah, maybe give them a subscribe, and maybe they'll continue to make more content. Who knows? The fourth and final nominee is a YouTube channel called Read Charm. And if you have listened to our podcast or followed my podcast here, you know that we just covered the Charmed comics, all of the Zenescope run, as well as the Dynamite run and the mangas and all that jazz. But this is a channel that takes the comics issue by issue and turns them into a motion comic of sorts. They add sound effects, they add video movement, and I think it's a really cool way to introduce yourself to the comic books, or read the comic books for the first time, because you have some dynamic into it. It brings a new dimension to just plain reading the pages, and it's a great companion piece to our podcast if you wanted to read these comics and see these comics, and you can just watch them on the YouTube, and then you can go ahead and listen to our episodes on them, because now you know exactly what happened. So it's pretty neat. I haven't seen them update in a while, but last one I saw was season 9, episode 17 or so, and they are doing a lot of really great work introducing the world to those Charmed comics. So thank you to Read Charmed. Yeah, so next is the fun part. So vote for the one that you would like to win Entertainer of the Month for YouTube for the month of May. And hopefully we can get more attention to these wonderful content creators, these wonderful entertainers of the YouTubes. So yeah, thank you to Ryan once again for nominating me, and good luck to all of the nominees here. Every single one of them is so amazing and so worthy of your time. So give them a check them out, and yeah, vote for your favorite. Yay! Bye, spellworders!
Now the words of the witches. The words of the witches. The words